come from a judo background, so there's a lot of crossover between jiu-jitsu, judo, and wrestling, and I try and kind of extrapolate from my past what I've learned in wrestling and judo that applies into jiu-jitsu well and seamless that you guys can probably integrate tomorrow. So a lot of this stuff I'm gonna try and set up the first half to where it's almost like a normal practice. And I'm gonna try and keep a good speed and diversity of movements and drills, almost where I think maybe 10 years ago, there was like a shift in jiu-jitsu, but it's been that way for a long time in wrestling, where you learn how to like kind of the ecological approach of things, which is like a trendy new thing in jiu-jitsu, where you get into positions and you understand goals and concepts and you try and apply those rather than, I know a move, I know another move, and we're gonna try and figure this out. It's like systems rather than moves, or movements rather than moves. So we're gonna just take it from there, from a conceptual basis into like practical application. So this first hour is gonna be pretty like rudimentary as far as the drills and what we're doing. And then the second half is gonna be foot sweeps. Okay, so it's gonna be kind of halftime, and then we'll regroup and get it going. On our feet, a lot of times it's your comfortability which allows you to pull the trigger offensively, as well as like just move freely, rather than like be stuck to the ground because everything is clinched in your whole body and you're holding your breath and you're getting tired quicker because you're married to the ground. Or yes, you could be married to the ground in a certain way and be heavy on your feet, but you kind of want to be able to like relax your body in certain ways. And we're just going to play a few games, kind of incorporate that mindset. So it's more about like a wrist and a shoulder, or double inside ties. Wrist, leg, snatch it is. That's the leg I gotta get good at down blocking. So if he goes to touch it, I gotta be able to like get that thing out of the way, quick. Over and underhook pummel, to be able to understand the finer movements that'll get us from one space to another efficiently. And being comfortable being chest to chest is not an easy thing. So the more reps you do, even drilling in like a first or second gear, the more likely you are to tie up and use these skills in live goes. You know, you're getting concepts for the bigger picture rather than sparring or drilling certain moves, right? It's almost like about movements and systems rather than 100 singles, 100 doubles, 100 throws, whatever, right? So I'm trying to implement a good understanding of how to use your pummel. So from the understanding of how you go over under to going double under. So in this case, we're getting to double unders and our partner is getting comfortable enough breaking that lock and then re-pummeling. So it's an infinity drill where you can do this all day, forever. And if you know the basic movements, you could turn this into like gameplay and live, where you don't give up the body lock, and once you give up the body lock, you gotta break that body lock and then get your own. With people giving varying degrees of resistance. So you can go from almost no resistance to going 100% within the confines of this drill. So it's almost taking the ecological approach of this kind of pummel and understanding of the body lock.